Hi guys, this is Mystique with the Mommy Lifestyle. I wanted to come to you to do a video. I am actually planning out my 7th grade son's lessons for the week, and I decided, you know what, I need to stop and do a video on how I am planning for him now, because I know it's been ages since I've done an updated homeschool binder video or anything like that. So I'm going to show you how I plan out his work now, especially since we've had some major changes. So let's just jump right in. At the beginning of the year, well, not the beginning of the year, I'll say the middle part of last year, LessonTrek offered a free lifetime access code that I took advantage of just in case I decide to use it on down the road. As you know, I am a mom of 7 in which I am homeschooling 5 of my children, and 2 of those children are middle school, and the one child is middle school and the other child is high school. So I wanted to share with you what I'm doing for the older 2 children. At first, I had a basic homeschool planner where binder, and I still have my binder, but I was actually writing in everything. It was beginning to take a toll, and just really, it was getting to be a little bit too much for me writing every single day. Now, I do have planning pages that I do use to kind of give a quick overview of my planning that I actually write in, but these are my detailed homeschooling plans that I'm using for my children, and I'll print them out and I'll just stick them in the binder. That way I can keep up with everything and what we're doing. Um, I've also decided to only plan uh, a few weeks at a time, not very many, like 3 weeks at a time. I was doing like, I went from planning out a whole year to planning out um, by the month, 6 weeks, and now I'm down to like, you know what, 3 to 4 weeks. That's all I need. Each month, review, reassess, because hey, children are growing, they have different learning stages and learning areas. So, anyway, let me just get back to the task at hand because I feel like I'm rambling right now. Um, I've already done Tuesday, and I'm actually working on Wednesday now, the 27th, and I've already entered in fine arts, elective, and science. Now, for fine arts, we're using Easy Peasy and this course called artistworks.com. Now, I'm going to show you the website from artistworks.com. This is artistworks.com for libraries. If you may want to check your local library and see if they offer this through them. In this case, our library offers this for anyone who has a library card. So you just put your library card in and they offer the classes for free. They have tons and tons and tons of classes here. But we're using the basic music theory. And like I said, this is for my 7th grader. He wants to learn how to play the drums. So they actually have a percussion um, course as well. But before we actually get into the percussion, I want him to have a basic understanding of music theory first. And then we'll go into him learning how to play the drum. Okay, so I've already inputted that. And for music appreciation, we actually use um, Easy Peasy. Easy Peasy all-in-one homeschool. And we're doing the music geography and cultures for him. And I just entered that information in as well. Okay, and I've done his elective. If you know, you see my previous video at the beginning of the school year, where they'll be using the Nomad Press books. He's doing bridges and tonals right now, so I've already entered that. And science, I was actually getting ready to work on science, and then I realized, hey, I need to do video of this. All right, so I entered in general science 700, and I'm getting ready to add the assignment description here. And for his main courses for Bible, history and geography, language arts, math, and science, he's using the online program Monarch by Alpha Omega Publications. And the reason why we switched to an online learning environment for him and as well as my 11th grader is because I need more of an independent study for him where he actually can sit and use the course along with the teacher that can teach him. And one thing I like about the Monarch program is that I can print his lessons out if I need to. I can print just to have it on paper if I want to. And so far, so good. We're doing a 30-day trial. And I was so glad that I ran up on Trisha's Just So Trish. Check her out on YouTube. I was so glad that I ran up on her video review of this. This has been great because we were already using the life packs and CLE light units. So for this way, it can really free up some time because I have to be honest, guys, I was stressed when it came to middle school and high school with them. So this is a great way for me to cut those apron strings and allow my children to be independent. Anyway, I go into his Monarch lesson and I'll go to his science. And what I'm doing is I'm actually highlighting it, copying it, and pasting it into his LessonTrek. That way I can have a copy and he can have a copy. And that's it. I click the green check mark. There we go. Now, I'm sure there's a way for me to actually print this out and be done with it, but I would rather have this in my LessonTrek instead. All right, so next subject I have is mathematics. So go into math and I'll click on add assignment, which is mathematics 700, and I'll click to add a description. Actually go back to his Monarch lesson and I'll highlight. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm actually in the wrong site. I should be working on Wednesday. That's my fault. Anyway, I'll go ahead and change that. Highlight mathematics, and here they'll be doing comparing and ordering integers. And I'll just come in and I'll just paste that right there, and I'll click on the check mark here. Now I'm going to go in and change this. All I do is just click on this and highlights, deletes it, and I'll just correct it. So let me go back to science and correct this on Wednesday. Copy it, and I'll add it there and check. Just that simple. And I'll go back to this plus sign here and I'll add the next subject. His next subject would be language arts. And the reason why I'm going backwards is because instead of me just going for the first subject, second, third, fourth, and me having to move them in the order that I want them, I'll just start with the last subject first. Makes it easy. It puts it on top. That way the very first subject that he does will be on top. All right, same thing with here. I will click to add lesson description or notes. And go back to his Monarch, and here he'll have two things to do here, and I'll just highlight that, copy it, and I'll paste it here. There we go. His next subject would be history and geography. So I'll go to that plus sign again, click on history and geography, and I'll click to add lesson and description or notes, and add his assignment here, history and geography. Let's add his assignment description. There's that. Next subject would be his Bible. There we go. And that's it. that's what I do. Those are, that's just an example of how I am planning for him. I also want to show you in detail um, what we're actually using for fine arts. So let me go here. This is the artistworks.com for libraries here. And this is the music theory class. I'm going to go into the account so that you can actually see what it all offers here. As you can see, it offers jazz and more guitar lessons, bluegrass, piano lessons, fiddle lessons, classic guitar, popular piano, harmonica, scratching lessons like for DJing, trumpet lessons, vocal lessons, flute lessons, jazz bass lessons, music theory, which is the one where they even have art lessons, violin lessons. My 11th grader will be taking violin lessons, double bass lessons, mandolin, percussion lessons, blues guitar, electric bass lessons, rock guitar, clarinet, acoustic guitar, something my husband is interested in doing, banjo lessons, and French horn lessons. So you may want to check with your library to see if they actually offer artistworks.com for libraries. And for music appreciation, like I said, we are using Easy Peasy All-in-One Homeschool, and we're doing the music, geography, and cultures. Okay, for art, since I didn't get a chance to show you that, I will show you what we're actually using for art. For art, right here, fine arts, we do fine arts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We do music on Mondays and Wednesdays. So we do easy peasy art appreciation. Let me show you that. And we're doing art cultures. That's my son in the background. And again, we do M for the middle to upper grades. And for arts class, we are doing Art for Kids Hub, I'm sorry. And he'll just go in and I'll either pick a video for him to watch and draw, or he'll pick up one. Most of the time I'll pick one and I'll just have him draw. But that's it. That's how I am planning for them this year. Basically, I'm using this for both of my older children. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If y'all have any more questions about LessonTrek, let me know and I can maybe do a short video explaining to you how I use it and how it's actually working. But so far, so good. Thank you so much for watching and have a blessed day. Bye.